Ah, it's still here. I was beginning to be afraid. Here. This is why we're here. It's locked.
These are the spots where Jones used his device. Now look at this. That can't be a coincidence.
So what does it mean?
I think I may know.
They're really teasing us this episode, didn't they?
What exactly is that?
When Billy and I were younger men, we regularly ingested large quantities of LSD.
You don't say.
Yeah, we knew this.
Convinced what we saw on the drug was real. We believed that we were catching glimpses of another reality, another world, just like ours, but slightly different.
You were.
Populated by slightly different versions of ourselves. The question, of course, was how to get there without LSD.
You mean an alternate world?
Yes.
Around this time, something was lost to me, Peter. Something precious. I became convinced that if only I could cross over myself, then I could take from there what I had lost here.
Peter's mum.
And what was the plan? You were just going to open up a hole and then walk over to the other side?
No. It's not that simple.
He was going to live there.
To find the right place first.
Oh.
So you're suggesting Jones is looking for one of these soft spots?
Yes,
Okay.
in the belief that by releasing the right kind of energy and aiming it exactly at the proper spot, he could effectively break through.
That would also allow things from there to pass over here.
Yeah.
Which could be dangerous. I also built a plug.
A plug?
Actually, more a patch.
To make it.
Close the hole should the need ever arise. This is that patch, Peter. This is what I had to find.
Okay, just so I'm clear. Somewhere out there, there is a hole to another reality, and you need to plug it.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm afraid so.
Well, do you know where it is?
Yes. Yes, I do, Peter.
All of these incidents point to here. That's where he's going.
Yep.
Raiden Lair.
And that's where Walter's going. They opened a window there, and it hasn't closed.
Come on, man. We're going to the other side.
My friend came and he said we must. It only comes when it's a dire consequence.
And what friend would that be?
The bald one.
You mean the one that Olivia calls the Observer?
Yes.
Yes.
The man who attacked me in the woods.
He must have had a very good reason. I'm sure I didn't mean you any harm.
What else aren't you telling me, Walter?
Lots of things.
I'm sure. It's relevant. You may not remember this. When you were a boy, you were very sick and dying. Sometimes you got scared. And to calm yourself, to forget what you were going through, you took to collecting coins. This one. This was your favorite.
You're right. I don't remember any of that.
No. Oh.
I do.
Oh my God. I think I've just realised something. Peter's not the right Peter, is he? Peter died in our reality and Walter went over and stole Peter from the other reality. That's why Peter doesn't remember things from his childhood that Walter does. Because they happen to a different Peter. Oh God, I hope I'm... In some ways I hope I'm not right, and in some ways I do hope I'm actually right.
Jones? Don't move!
Manifold is stable.
Don't move! Stop!
Jones isn't bothered about that at all.
You understand that this reunion is brief.
If you take one more step, I'll shoot!
Goodbye, Agent Dunham.
Jones?
Teleporter. It may be killing me, but in the meantime, has made me something rather special. You see, your bullets just go right through me. And soon Dr. Bell will see just how special I am.
Ooh. Okay, then I suppose that's the German dead.
We've been told to cease and desist our investigation into William Bell.
By whom?
Who do you think?
The kind of people that when they give you an order, you don't question it. I'm sorry.
It is, isn't it? Whose grave is it? Come on, show us. Damn it! I had a horrible suspicion that that was the case. And it's true.
Hello?
Agent Dunham, it's Nina Sharp. You held up your end of the bargain. Now I'd like to hold up mine. Would you mind coming to Manhattan tomorrow?
Sure.
Do you know the Mitsumi Hotel on Broadway?
Yes.
Great. Tomorrow it is then. I hope you understand why I can't go through channels. And I appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone about this either. I don't mean to sound overly cautious, but I think you'll soon understand why we'll want to keep this between us.
Okay. Okay, though. Oh dear. She's been played. So what was the point of setting up the meeting then? It must have been to get Olivia out the way. For a time. What just happened there? Whoa. She's getting a glimpse into the other reality.
Right this way.
She's just been transported.
I've been waiting quite a long time for this.
Where am I? Who are you?
The answer to your first question is... it's very complicated. The answer to your second... I'm William Bell.
Spock! Okay, is that what that... Is that what that... Oh, that's the Twin Towers. That's not right. I was about to say, is that what that skyline is supposed to look like? But, yeah, no, it's not. Okay, so there we have it. The end of Season 1. And what a season that it has been. It's taken us on a wild ride. To be quite honest, I think it could have been... I think this part of the story could have been told in fewer episodes. There was a fair amount of meandering, but on the whole, I think it might have been a good thing. Keep us unbalanced, and for a lot of it, I was very unbalanced. Couldn't really get a grasp on what was going on, but it's all fallen into place now. It seems that... Okay then, so William Bell is being played by Leonard Nimoy, Spock himself, and I cannot believe they would cast Leonard Nimoy, such a respected icon in the acting world, to play a bad guy. So, as far as I'm concerned, William Bell is a good guy. He is a good guy that was helping his very, very good friend Walter to overcome his grief in losing his son, to the point of trying to access this alternative reality so that he could kidnap somebody else's child from the other side of the window and bring them back here forcibly to our world. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. But he left the window open, and other people found out, sensed it, detected it, and have been working to get there. So, but that doesn't explain why William Bell wrote that manifesto, and why he's now living in this other alternative reality. And it doesn't explain who the observer is. So we've still got a fair amount of questions hanging over us going into next season, but I'm not entirely sure where the next season is going to lead now, because we've got the German dead, who was the instigator of so much. Nina is opening up a little bit more and being a little bit more honest, so I'm not entirely sure how she can hide any bad intent. So I'm going to assume that Massive Dynamic aren't the bad guys, although whoever the bad guys are might be operating under the Massive Dynamic umbrella. But Massive Dynamic themselves, I don't think are at fault or are to blame for anything directly. Why did the Observer want William? Why did the Observer want Walter to discover the cancellation device? How did the Observer know that Walter had hidden the cancellation device in that house? Who is the Observer? Is he that little kid that we saw a fair few episodes ago, grown up? Or is that just a red herring? Okay then, I'm gonna go into season 2. No ramble, because I think that this episode wrapped a small portion of the mystery quite sufficiently and quite obviously. No need to rehash that. What season 2 is going to bring, I have absolutely no idea. I suppose Peter at some point is going to find out the truth, and at some point I think Olivia's latent abilities are going to start becoming more prominent. But apart from that, I don't actually see. I can't predict where season 2 is going to lead. I suppose the only way to find out is to watch the first episode and see what we can get from that. Okay then, I'll see you then. Keep well. Thank you very much for watching. If you've been watching all of my Fringe reactions, thank you very, very much. And you've been extremely patient as I've plodded and poured my way through this. But I think season 2, we might pick up the reaction pace a little bit. Now that I've got a full grip on exactly what we're dealing with here. I haven't got a grip on what we're dealing with here, not fully. I don't know why I keep contradicting myself. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep well. Bye bye.